We'd like to welcome you back to another episode of Larry and Sally Metal Detecting. We're in beautiful Powell Valley today. We're going to try to get us some metal detecting done today. We got a storm in the background. Hoping it don't mess with us too bad. If it does, we'll take a break and get back with it. Hope y'all enjoy the video. We're going to try to get as much done today as we can until it gets hot. And we'll catch you on the first dig. All right, I got something here that's ringing as a 54 to a 58, and I don't know. We're going to get in the hole here and see what it is. I'm going to turn the camera around. We'll see how it goes. Okay, there's the hole. And we'll see what this is. I have no idea. It looks like the top of a old lid of some kind, and we got some old pottery and stuff in here, which is common on these old home sites and stuff. But I think that's what we was picking up right there. So chalk one up to the trash and a piece of pottery and on to the next. All right, this hole here rang in a solid 54, which, you know, it could be about anything, but it is one old mason lid with the zinc top and the glass liner, which I find these pretty much everywhere I go. And they're real easy to shatter and break, and I happened to broke this one because I was being too aggressive. But anyway, on to the next. All right, we just found something down in here. I'm gonna turn the camera around. I don't know what it is. I thought it was a stirrup when I first seen it, and I thought, well, good, but I don't know what it is. You can let me know what you think it is in the comments when I post this. So here we go. Let's see if we can find out what it is. All right, you can see here, this is how deep it is. That's how deep it was, and there it is. Now, I don't know what it is, but this property down here, I know this house is over 100 years old, so there was other dwellings here too, so we're gonna keep giving it a shot there and see what happens. On to the next. Okay, the signal I just had was a 76 to 81. If I 78, 76, 81, and that's usually a dime on the Simplex Plus. That's what I'm using, so I'm gonna turn around and let you look at the plug here. It was in the plug. If you'll look real close right here, I believe you can see it right there, buried right there. And you know, pretty much they're pretty accurate. It is a dime. It's a modern dime. So anyway, on to the next. All right, we just had a 68 to 70, and I think it's in the plug. I got the pinpointer out. It's hard to do this. I ain't got a cameraman, so here we go. Let's see what it is. There it is. It is. It's a penny. So, it's a modern penny though. It's got a memorial. So, all right, on to the next. All right, we just had another target ringing about 58, 54, something like that. So we're gonna turn it around. Let's see what it is. It's not nothing much. It looks like an old lug nut, but it's got like a plastic line in it. So, I don't really know what that is, but anyway, on to the next. All right, we just had a pretty good signal here. I'm gonna go over it with the metal detector and see if you can see what number it's got there. It's ringing in a 90 to a 91. We'll see what it is here. I'll get you out when I get the plug out. I dug it. It fell out with the plug, and that's what I thought it would be. It is a modern. And if you look right there in the hole, you can see it right there. And it is modern. Unfortunately, a silver one rings in like 93, 94. This ring is a 90, 91. I can't see what year it is, but hang on a minute. Maybe we can do this together. Let's give it a shot here. Oh, I'm gonna have to brush it off to get a date on it. Anyway, this is where a camera person would come in real handy. Kind of hard to do by yourself. All right, can't really get a date off of it, but it's a clad quarter. On to the next. Now, I've been finding a lot of old iron in this yard, pieces of old iron chain and stuff. So we're gonna see what this is. It's a piece of iron, but I'm not sure. Anyway, you can see right here what we've got, stuff like this. Been finding a ton of this old iron and stuff. But anyway, I don't know what it is. Old farm equipment, something. Anyway, on to the next. Ordinarily, I don't dig beside the sidewalks and stuff. or dig that signal, so I should say. But you always want to dig beside the sidewalk because people's all the time walking up the sidewalk getting stuff out of their pockets, unlock the house and whatnot, and then they drop their change and stuff. So anyway, found this right on the sidewalk. If you can see it there by my pin pointer, it was laying under the clod there on the grass. I didn't see it fall out. Hang on a minute, I'll show you. Well, I'm having difficulty, of course. There we go. You can see right here, I don't think it's even a war nickel. It's a nickel though, nonetheless. Still finding coins. Coins are good always. But it is not a war nickel. If it was a war nickel, it'd be shinier and have a mint mark above the Monticello. Anyway, on to the next. All right, we found it, whatever it was there. And I don't know how things get so deep when it's not that old. But anyhow, I'll pinpoint it out here. I laid it up here. He come out with the dirt. I seen it, but I don't know where it went. We'll pinpoint him out there. I think it's an old penny. There it is. I see it. There it is. Fell out. And, you know, it's not that old, I don't think. It's a Lincoln. And it's a memorial, so it's not that old. So on to the next. All right, I've been hunting all day pretty much, on and off. But I found something finally worth looking at. Here we go. I think it's done turned green. It's an old suspender clip. I found it about this right in the top of this plug, so that's probably 5-6 inches deep. Tickled to death I found something worth looking at. All right, on to the next. All right, this right here will tell you how deep some of this stuff is. I got this target and I dug it, and the plug right here. And there it is, right on top of the plug. So I'm guessing that may be old, may not. Anyway, I'm gonna look at it. Let's see if I can figure out what it is. It may be a Wheatie. No, it's an old dime, but it ain't silver. Anyway, there it is. It's an old dime. You can see it. All right, on to the next. I find these pretty often too, but not usually as deep as I found this one. It's green, so it's probably been in the ground a while. We'll clean it up here maybe in a little bit and have a look at it. But I'll turn it around so you can see it. There it is. It's an old shotgun shell of some kind. I can't get a name off of it just yet, but anyway, on to the next. All right, we're gonna wrap the day up. Had a pretty good day. Found a few things that was worthwhile. Most of it was junk, but you know, some of it's some old junk though. So I'm gonna turn the camera around. We'll kind of go through it as we do this. All right, we've got some old chain links that we found. Some chain. That there in the back, I think, is a piece of wrought iron. And according to my father-in-law, this is probably a link off of a chain that they used running the coal mines. It's like a link on a big sprocket. So I don't know. Found some coins and some other stuff. This square thing, it's steel iron. I don't know what it is. And this piece here is brass. I don't know. I don't have a clue. If anybody knows what it is, later on we can put it in the comments when I post this. And found some bottle caps and stuff and everything. But you know, all the coins were modern. And this right here is just a piece of something like you tie a horse to or something. And more iron. But here's the find of the day. I found a little tiny ring. It's like a little wedding band ring. It's small and an old suspender clip. I'm pretty sure it's started to turn green. You can see it's turning green. And I don't know how old it is or not. Anyway, that is the finds of the day. And until next time, y'all have a good evening.